Hello everyone, this is JD Calderon, and it's actually been a while since I've done one of these, so this is a combination review and also to show off some of my next upcoming Kickstarter prizes or giveaways. These are the books that I'm going to be offering my next, the Oswald Chronicles Kickstarter will be going up probably within a week, and I just wanted to show off this actually book right here. It Came Seeking Me. This is the Virgin cover and this is the regular cover. It was illustrated by Matt Lunsford. And this was the cover was colored by Jeremy Roberts. The guy's fantastic. He's done a bunch of work for, I think, DC. But the guy's incredible. But aside from that, this was we actually released this with some of the Indiegogo books, but now this is the first time I'm releasing it in Kickstarter. So the other fans will get their chance to see it. And just to show you some of Matt's artwork, this happened a few years ago. But it's really nice looking stuff. Oswald encountering an evil who seeks him out for some help, and yes, the story's a lot of fun. I don't want to give it away, but that's what it is right there. It's a very nice looking book. Okay, and I recently had these printed. I actually I found a new printer. The guy does fantastic work, and I had him print out these proofs for me, and they look great. So that's awesome. And these are the other two books that I'm offering up. This is issues 1 and 2 of Clive's Tale. So technically, it should be like this. This is issue 1 and this is issue 2. And these two issues are actually in full color. So, these were colored by David Montoya, and obviously illustrated by the by the series regular artist Jade Gonzalez. These look really awesome. And that's the first issue, and this is the second issue. That first issue is kind of short. It's only about 20 pages. But the second issue is really beefy at 44 pages. There's like some really nice looking stuff. I really like this flying goldfish. Oswald encounters some bad guys. Some terrible things happen to him, but, he gets to it. But yeah, I mean, the artwork I think it looks fantastic in color. I want to eventually get everything in color. There's a couple of pinups here. It's by Deddy. Very nice looking piece there. And that's by Victor Cedillo, another awesome artist. So that's that. And these are the Virgin covers to those issues. So if anyone's interested in those, that's what they look like. It's a little great stuff. Now, we're going to move on to some purchases and some Kickstarter stuff and also all that good stuff, because I had a bunch of things come in, and this is Gary Shipman's Titan, Mouse of Might, and he sent me a nice patch, and there was a bunch of cards, really cool looking things, these little knickknacks. This is a sticker. It's a bunch of bookmarks. I mean, I do read a lot of books, but usually I only need one. Well, I do read about 3 or 4 books at a time, so it was a good thing he sent so many. But yeah, these are nice. These I'll get some use out of. And there's a couple of these cards, and they're both signed by Gary, which is really nice. Yeah, so I'll be honest, I think it's a little bit much. Okay, this is just really thick. Oh, and there's another card with some more stuff on there, and then we have the actual book. This is Gary's artwork. It's fantastic, beautiful black and white stuff. Love this pen and ink, pure old school. This rolls me back to when I was a kid, and most indie comics were black and white. It was just too expensive to do color. Now you have printing and Photoshop and all this stuff, and it just makes it a lot easier, a lot simpler. If you put in, you can do it all yourself if you're willing to put in the time and the effort and the energy. I haven't read this book yet, so I can't give you a review on it. Most of these I haven't read yet, so I can't say anything too old. But this is on my to-read pile. Looks great. Gary Shipman, Titan, Mouse of Might. So it's a great looking book. Alright, so let's see what's next. I'll put this here. Next I have a couple of free comic book day books. Vox Machina Origins and Blade Runner 2019. I haven't read this yet, although I've heard really good things about it, which I'm kind of surprised. And the Vox Machina thing, I read it. It's okay. It was nothing special. The artwork is nice. I do like the artwork. The artwork is actually quite nice in it. But this part, Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology, adapted by P. Craig Russell. I read the novel, and that was a lot. That was fun. But P. Craig Russell, and Neil Gaiman, they always make a good combination. So I'll be getting that. Picked up these out of Walmart. I've yet to read these, and this is the second issues of Allegiance Comics line. It's the 4 books: Red Rooster Batteries, Nora Saga, and The Futurists. And I have yet to read them. I'm looking forward to reading them. Now, I have to say, I buy these from Walmart, and I get them in the mail. And I'm amazed that I have not gotten these copies just destroyed, because they just send them in a bubble mailer. No backing, no boarding, nothing. And I'm amazed I got them in such relatively decent condition. I mean, there's not much in the way of dings or anything. It's like, very minor. But, hey, but I have to say, I'm looking forward to reading all these, but this is the book. Butch Geis artwork, and I mean, it's just fantastic. Out of all of these books, this is the one book I wish was printed in black and white, because I would just like to see the pen and ink, because Butch's pen and ink's just incredible looking. Yeah, so this looks like a lot of fun, but I'm looking forward to all of these. All right, so let's move on. Bam. And then we have Mike W. Belcher's Man in the Mask. Right, I got a few of these. These are available, I believe, on Comixology. No, not Comixology. It's Kablam. Okay, yeah. So it's available on the online store, so you can buy the books there. I always get these confused. But I interviewed Mike, and we were talking, and after the interview, I went out and got these because I was really impressed by what he was telling me. I've yet to read these too, but these look like a lot of fun. I really like the art style in these. So, a review sometime in the future. Okay, and then we have these 2 books. What do we got here? Alright. And this is... Damn, I forget the guy's name. Right, Christopher Mills. And I've picked up the first issues. Well, okay, the first issue to this is the first issue to this, and I picked up some other stuff. He ends up doing these fantastic looking books. I mean, these are just really, really nice looking books. I really enjoy these. The look and feel. He's trying to do like old school, comics, just with his own characters. He's just really doing these funky space adventures and man out of time type things. So these are a lot of fun. All right. Then I picked up this. Well, Justin Morales is a guy I interviewed as well. Proud Beast book number 1. This is, I guess, a sampling of what he was currently offering on his Kickstarter. He told me he got this printed through a risograph process. That's where they use 2 colors. And it is actually a lot of fun and very funky looking. And he sent me this for free. I actually bought a print off of him, which I should have pulled off the wall. For Godzilla, actually I have it hanging on my wall. That's the only reason I didn't want to take it off the wall. But this is actually a lot of fun. He's going to be redoing this again, I think. And I think everyone should look out for this book. Justin Morales, great stuff. I got this just out of curiosity. Felipe Smith. Saw an interview with him on another podcast. The interview was very interesting. He actually had gone to Japan and worked as a mangaka out there and got his work printed out there professionally, and then did it for several years. Seemed like he just got burnt out and just came back home. It's a lot of work. This is something he did out of Tokyo Pop. He didn't win their their contest or whatever, but they did ask him to do some work, and he pumped out 3 issues of these. They're kind of hard to find. I mean, like this one, I think I paid cover price for it. It wasn't that expensive, but that first issue is not easy to find. Third issue, for some reason, isn't easy to find either. So, all right, let's see. What else have we got here? Then we have Johnny Phantasm. There's Evan Pozios, Patrick Thomas Parnell. And I interviewed Evan, and that was a lot of fun. And he told me, he said, listen, you know, he informed me about his Indiegogo. And I got these 3 books and these 2 awesome poker chips. I gotta say, I love the poker chips. And they're actually poker chips. Like, I mean, they're really, really cool. I like these things immensely. Again, I've yet to read these. They look awesome. I'm looking forward to reading these. They also came with some trading cards, which was cool. Right, I think that's the only one. So, another one into the to-read pile. I'm also going to share some of these. Got these done by the printer. Now, let me see if I can do a comparative, because it's kind of hard to tell. All right. Without it being in front of you, this is just a regular standard comic book. This is printed with silver foil, and the camera doesn't do it justice. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, you get it in front of you, and it is awesome. It just looks great. Just, yeah, they just look, you know, and like I said, it's very hard to tell, but when you get it in front of you, it's just really, really nice the way it looks. So I'm going to be offering these up on my next Kickstarter, so it should be cool. So you can either pick up a regular copy, or you can pick it up with a silver foil cover. So, you know, that'll be entirely up to the individuals. Alright, that's that one. Yeah. And this is the Indiegogo I just finished. Eventually I got to bring these to Kickstarter. Yeah, those covers came out really nice. And this is just, like I said, the silver foil cover. And like I said, it's really hard to tell on camera, like that silver. It's really hard to see it. And then this is, okay, the silver foil to this one. Yeah, and yeah, I actually ended up sending off the virgin cover silver foil off to a fan, just as a special thank you. But that's it, folks. Thank you so much for being here. I haven't done these much recently. I'm gonna have to get back to doing these a little bit more often. I've been interviewing a lot of people, and that will continue. I will probably be back on Wednesday night to interview somebody new. I haven't gotten around to getting around anybody, but I'm sure I'll have somebody on. But thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, check out my Indiegogo for the Oswald Chronicles, because that's still running. You can pick up some of these books. The Kickstarter will be kicking out, I don't know, probably next week or so. And that's it for now. Thank you so much. I'll be talking to you all soon. Have a good night.